He is the stepson of Jacob, which is the character that marries Dina in the beginning of the film. And he has a brother called Anders. And these two brothers are like day and night. They're black and white. And I would probably be the night one, the bad guy, and he would be the nice guy. But it's not as easy as that. He's a savvy character. He's turning anything that he loves into. It's two very difficult characters. I mean, they're very, very stubborn, very, very egocentric people, and we knew that was the theme of the film, obviously. And Anna is a fantastic actor. She's very masculine in one way, and sometimes she's extremely funny and feminine. And that combination was very, very beautiful to work with and perfect for the Coco character, I think. I had to speak Russian and French and play piano, so that was enough work for me, that's for sure.
De to LA-baserede filmmager, Christian Ditlev Bruun og Lene Pels Jørgensen, startede den danske filmfestival i Los Angeles sidste år. For uden den tekniske side forsøgte de også i forvisningerne på Sunset Boulevard.
Nogle fantastiske film.
Man kan bruge en dansk filmfestival i Hollywood til, at den opmærksomhed, der er i forvejen på dansk film, som er ret så stor inde i branchen, måske knap så stor i befolkningen, at den bliver forstærket, og at de bliver opmærksom på, hvor stor en talentmasse der egentlig er i Danmark, både for det tekniske del af det og den kunstneriske del, skuespillere og instruktører. Og det er de meget interesserede i, rigtig meget. It's always with Nicholas and the script. It's like you read it and you go, yeah, because it's basically what's in here in his head. This is what we're trying to pull out, and this is what we're trying to film. He has a film in here. It's not on the script, and that's how he's been working all the other times as well.
Does the mute have a name?
His name is One Eye.
I mean, the other guys, at the times we obviously worked with characters who had a story and a psychology, human beings, something that an actor always can relate to. And this time it was much more, as I said before, mythologically, or it was much more pathos, it was much more music, painting. But I knew Nicholas. I know that the way he works, I know there is something happening in there all the time. My job is just to try to figure out where it is and see if I can help him getting it out. So, you know, it's not always easy, but I mean, if we work well together, so I think we managed.
You need a name. And you've only got one eye.
It is definitely a silent movie. It's more like being a dancer, in the sense that it's neutral. He doesn't even have facial expressions. He's not happy. He's not sad. He's not angry. He's just an animal. And so we worked a little reshooting the first couple of days, because you have a tendency as an actor always to do little things, you know, stretch yourself, and no, that's too banal. We have to make it really neutral, almost like Japanese style, right? And once we found that, it wasn't difficult, but we still had to have an internal life and find it from somewhere, and so that was my process, and I had to work on that. It was extremely cold. People were standing with survival gear, with cameras and hats and gloves, and we were like that. And stunt guys were standing like this, shaking, and we still have 5 hours to fight, and it was raining, and we were hitting the mud, and there was stones down there, so there was blood all over the place, elbows got crushed, and it was like, oh man. And we still have 2 more days of this, and so, yeah, it was very tough. But as I said before, we felt young. We felt like, yeah, rock and roll. I'm trying to throw away as many of my own qualities when I do a character. I find the qualities in the character that I recognize, and then I kind of enlarging them or make them bigger. And then I end up with maybe 90% of anger in a certain character, which is maybe only 2% in my own life. And that will create the character, and it will be my own anger somehow coming through him, controlled, of course. so I don't freak totally out. But it is your own emotions, yes. That's what you're dealing with.
Play piano.
Pas dehors, s'il vous plaît, on arrête tout.